What is up, guys? Ashley here. Man. It's been a minute since I made a video, but after my dog just came in, hold on. Go ahead, get up. After what I have been seeing, I had to have my opinion on this. I'm pretty sure all you guys have seen the video at ASU. You woke, huh? That's what woke means. Being woke is also being racist. I mean, what was the point, really? Because had that been reversed, where you had white students kicking out not just black students, we'll say people of color, okay? Because when you say people of color, that includes everyone that has pigment in their skin, supposedly, all right? So, had it been reversed, it would be national headlines, right? Racist, white supremacists, blah, 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 right? But how many of you, and I'm going to say this, that are those radical far leftists are okay with what you just saw? Because I feel like no matter who you support, no matter what your opinions are, that video right there should piss you off. It should make you upset because that video should not stand for anything you believe in, black or white. I mean, are we really serious? She didn't choose to be black. All right? None of us choose our skin colors. None of us choose our heritage, our nationalities. So that was a pointless statement. And also, I find it really interesting that all of the young ladies that were offended by a sticker that says police matter. First of all, if you're offended by a sticker and you're going for your PhD, that's a huge red flag. Because if you're going to be have somebody respect you enough to call you doctor, and you so little as gets offended by a sticker, and you post this viral video like you're some child, you don't deserve that PhD. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's like, what are you learning? What were you taught? First of all, are you how, all of those young ladies in that video were not even African American. That's one thing. Okay, they might have been mixed with some black. I've looked up and researched every last one of those women that were in that video. None of them have the history or the ancestors of what they're backing up. The blood and the sweat of black people, of slaves, of indigenous people. None of those women are a part of any of those groups. You even got an Asian guy that stood in, I believe he was Asian, and said, you're offended by a sticker? And it's like, okay, am I seeing this right? It's a multicultural space, right? So that means anyone can be in there. I don't care who it was created by. She claims that all the rest of ASU campus caters to white folks. All right, go look up the statistics. The enrollment of white folks is actually lower than any other race that's there. Not to mention, there's more women that's enrolled. So men are technically the minority. White people are technically the minority at ASU presently, if you go look up the enrollment stats for 2021. So before you come at someone and will try to embarrass someone, and you just embarrass yourself, because what you are preaching in that video is segregation. That's all you're preaching. That is what comes across in that video. Because he's white, he's offensive. Because he's white, he has to leave. Because he's white, he's the face of white supremacy. Are you kidding me? I didn't want to make this video, but I had to, because that is the epitome of the human race. Like, people like her should not even see any kind of attention, because that's all this was. She thought she was doing something to him, to those gentlemen, but she made herself look like a jackass, because no one should be for that. I don't care if you're far right or if you're far left. I don't care what you believe, because she said being a cop is a choice. So since he had a sticker on his laptop that said police matter, he supports white police that kill black people. That's what you're saying? What happened to the black police? So basically you're saying, so since he supports police lives, right? He's only saying he supports white police lives? Where did that say that? Last time I checked, there was plenty of black police. So really, you don't stand by anything, really, because just like how all lives matter, when did it say all lives matter except for black people? Now, when you say Black Lives Matter, you're excluding everyone else. How is that not racist? People need to learn to think. You're taking yourself out of all lives. So if someone says all lives, why do you get offended by that? Because when you say all, isn't that everyone? Where is there a fine print where there's an exclusion where it says, oh, except blacks? That's nowhere near. So that's why I don't believe in Black Lives Matter, because it's a bunch of bullshit, and their narrative is about how much money they can make and how they can further damage the black community. They're not helping the black community. They're just exploiting them. People don't even see that. All the money that was raised from BLM, where is it? Is it going to the inner black cities? No, it's not. Where's that money going? Into the pocket of more white people. But that's what you support, though. The other guy who wore a shirt that said, I did not vote for Biden. Okay, so then it would have been okay if someone were to walk in and say, I did not vote for Trump. And you'd welcome them you'd welcome them, because their opinion is your opinion. Their narrative is your narrative. Why must everyone think alike? You're basically saying all black people think alike. It is true. All black people, most black people, I will say 99% of black people think alike. Yes. Because they all vote the same way. That is exactly what said was going to happen. They're going to have us voting Democrat for the next 200 years. And that is exactly what's happening. You haven't heard it? Look it up. That's exactly what's happening. It's what's happening. We are being controlled. We are trying to be controlled in America, where we're supposed to be free. Last time I checked, we are nowhere near the First Amendment. That's all I have to say. The video was so cringe to watch. I was appalled. And as an actual black person, that was embarrassing to watch, because you're woke. If that's what woke means, then go back to sleep.